G.
Hey! Ako pa ba? Okay.
Gagawin mo na, that's our new tradition now.
Oo.
That's how we are going to start every single time.
Lagi na pong ganyan ang intro. O kaya po, kung may masasuggest kayong intro sa amin, mas okay.
Well, actually, there was a lot of preparation coming into this next episode. The next YouTube episode. So that last one was, well, for us, successful. No?
Nakakatawa.
The turnout was better than expected. Maraming mga nanood. And siguro yung mga views namin doon, yung mga pinaulit-ulit namin, mga 10 lang. Yung iba legit na yun, legit ng mga nanood, nag-support, no? So thank you for believing in us. Thank you for sharing our vision of the dream. No? Malayong-malayo pa po kami doon, pero we have to start somewhere, and ika nga nila, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, single baby step, no?
70 views, eh.
75 to be
75,
exact, no? 10 lang po yung
para sa unang
pinaulit-ulit, no? Yeah. Not bad.
Oo.
Kaya nadagdagan yung subscriber count ng 4. 5. 5. Oo. Again, thank you. We can't show our appreciation enough. Pero ayan, si Bem, bago po kami nag-umpisa, talagang nagpapogi muna siya, no? So siya yung, he is the face of this channel.
We're so sorry we can't show his amazing calves and amazing quads, but his face is enough, guys.
The visual representation of what we're all about is Bem.
Matutulog ako.
Appreciate nyo muna yung bago niyang gupit, and ano pa yung, ba't di mo i-share sa mga kung ano yung mga preparation mo visually para maging ano ka ngayon,
Hindi, wala ako.
as handsome as you can be.
Oo, na-conscious lang ako. Hindi naman tayo kagwapuan eh, so tinatry natin maging best looking dun sa dati nating dun sa mga nakakakita sa akin tuwing trabaho, nakikita nila yung talagang ano yun, tawag dito, laglag na buhok tas balbas sarado na talagang masaya ako sa trabaho pag nakita niyo yung itsura ko doon.
Don't worry, Ben. You're still a 10 in our hearts.
Comment na. Pero yan, thank you very much for again showing up, for those that believe in us, believe in this vision. We appreciate you, and we're more inspired by yun nga yung support, and we're actually thinking about migrating the whole project to YouTube now kasi
Mas nakaka-enjoy.
Nakaka-enjoy at the same time, sa akin lang, no, kasi ako yung nagbabayad ng Buzzsprout subscription. Sayang din 'yon kung dito na lang lahat ng content, no? So we're thinking about that.
Oo.
Meron din naman sa mga message namin do sa mga hindi pa masyadong sold dito sa vision na to, no. Maghintay lang kayo. Di kami titigil. Magiging consistent kami.
Oo.
And we promised ourselves that we're going to do this for the fun of it. This is parang snapshot ng mga times namin together, and that's already a win for us. So
That's a dub.
yes.
That is a real dub.
The last show was about yung ano natin, yung mga messed up, misused terms of people. Ang focus is usually on like mental health terms na nami-misuse. No. So itutuloy lang natin 'yon for a while. We still have a few more to go. A few more items on that list that we need to clarify. And yung mga we save the best for last. Hindi mo sinabi yung mga nakaka-trigger.
Hindi sinabi yung hindi naman sila malala, no. Ang ano ko lang is sila yung laging ginagamit ng mga tao to describe someone or ano yung sarili din nila, kung paano nila dinidescribe yung sarili. Hindi
just
to,
in the
hindi
wrong
to,
way.
hindi to singkalala ng depression o ng dito disorders. Hindi sila singkalala. Ito yung singkalalang gamitin yung terms. Yun, ito yung kung paano ko siya yung
siguro ikaw pag naririnig mo hindi ka natitrigger, ako natitrigger ako eh.
Ay, hindi na ano din naman ako. Kasi araw-araw ko lang nakikita yung naririnig kaya kaya parang kumunat na yun.
Let me translate that in real terms. Binababoy nila ang ang mga terms na ito. Yun yung gustong sabihin ni Manuel. Okay.
I'm saying it with the hint of professional speak, corporal speak, no? Para peaceful lang natin.
May anger translator si Mabel dito.
Oo nga. Anger translator, binababoy ninyo ito.
Ang pambababoy ng mga psych terms.
Okay.
So, we are going to go through the list right after this intro. Bibigyan pa ni Bem ng mga graphics at music yan.
Ano ba yung turuan nyo ako ng mga...
Yung mga sumasabog-sabog na gano'n.
Michael Bay, this shit up, baby.
Tapos ikaw naglalakad ka, pumapasok.
Pumapasok na naka-shades.
O yan, i-ano mo na lang na. Yan. Kasama yun, pati yung mga tsena-tsena natin. At kakat mo. Ready ka na. Nasa yun na yung list. Sige.
That's a nice intro.
Diba? Short na.
Oo nga.
So,
bago muna tayo mag-intro sa dito. Thank you pala kay Chester kasi dalawang straight niya na tayong sinasamahan dito.
Magiging regular naman talaga yan. Ano lang yan. Babayaan mo yan.
Hindi nyo ba siya makita sa camera, mararamdaman nyo naman yung presence tsaka knowledge niya.
Yo.
Imagine niyo na lang pagsamahin niyo si Henry Cavill at saka si Taylor Lautner, yun ang
ayaw niya kasi siya talaga yung face ng na to eh.
Mas maganda kung may mystery. Pero ganun yung niya, yung parang mineld together yung mga dalawa na yun.
You guys would be so disappointed if you believed in Manuel right now.
Well, anyway, as always, kalimutan yata rin sabihin, no? So, you know me as your counselor and your therapist, and si Bem, meron ka bang special profession?
Wala, ano pa rin. Ang mamasa ng area.
Nakakalimutan lagi natin nilalagay yung I'm L and shit dun sa umpisa. Well, anyway, next time, we'll remember it. Dapat pagkatapos mong tinakpan yung dun na natin nilalagay yun. But let's just go through the freaking list. I don't wanna swear on YouTube. Baka ma-strike tayo.
So, I already said shit.
Well, shit is technically, kasama ba yun sa mga curse words? I thought fuck yung mga ganyan yung hindi, shit is
maybe let's turn it down to damn. Damn shit.
Kasi pag nafe-feel mo medyo extreme, dapat fuck talaga. Fuck yung mga ganun.
Yes.
Anyway, this is our show. Why am I worried about dumb shit like this?
Okay.
Sige. So let's go let's go through the fucking list now.
yung hindi natin natuloy last time, yung depression at anxiety. Na-label siya as yung pinaka-severe ba na sadness.
Depression, anxiety, sadness, kasama na dyan yung nervyos. O magkaiba yung depression doon sa anxiety, pinag-iwalay.
Basta yung anxious ako, yung ganun. Naging siya, yung term na yun, naging kalungkutan. Lalo na yung depression, yun. Naging term siya as kalungkutan. Yun yung parang inano ng Pinoy.
And sadness is not a desirable state of mind, parang
parang
usually, kahit hindi mo siya tinatawag na depressed, it's an undesirable state of mind.
Yan.
Hindi siya gustong nararamdaman.
Depressed ako ngayon, gusto ko ng yung mga di ba yung mga ibang tao na pagka malungkot sila, gusto nila kagad ng way para lumigay. hindi mo na nila i-flow yung lungkot na yun. So kaagad nila, hindi. Mag-shot tayo mamaya. Kaya ano.
So, distraction.
Pero yun, yung term na
denial.
depression tsaka anxiety, nilabel nila as sadness.
Yeah. So, we changed the footage behind us because it's glaringly
Bright.
brightness is too much. Well, anyway, so we were going through yung depression, anxiety, sadness. Yeah.
Oh, depression, anxiety / sadness or equals to sadness.
Equals to sadness.
Oh.
Okay. Let's go over the most obvious aspect muna ng ano. Depression is not sadness and never is it going to be equal to sadness. Depression, yung tinatawag yung depression, is called major depressive disorder. It's actually a lot worse than sadness. Hindi siya ganun-ganun lang. One of the symptoms of MDD is extreme it's a very it's a different form of sadness. Yung type ng sadness na yun is yung nakapanlulumong lungkot, yung tipong para ka ng nilamon ng kadiliman sa sobrang that's the kind of sadness that people with depression have. It's not what normal people experience as, you know, pag nakipag-break ka or something, no, hindi ka na-replyan ng crush mo, hindi ka pinansin, malungkot ka. That's not depression. That's just, sometimes it's anxiety, sometimes it's just plain old sadness. And there's nothing wrong with the emotion of sadness. Yan lagi kong sinasabi. Napaka-allergic kasi natin sa mga emotional responses natin. Isa na lang yung tinatanggap, yung saya. Kaya ngayon, kapag meron kang hindi gustong nararamdaman, nililabel mo ka agad. Diba? Kailangan meron pa siyang, kasi pag nilabel mo yan, when you label something with something negative, you're immediately prompted to fix whatever that thing that you labeled because you think that it would be better for you if you're not sad. Pero yung kalungkutan mo, hindi naman yan yung mali dun sa, it's not the problem. Siguro, hanapin mo yung cause nung nagpapalungkot siya. Maybe that's the shit that's causing you to be sad. The sadness is your response. It's the way you're supposed to react when something not so good happens to you. It's natural. It's normal. Yung pang-label mo at lagi mong tendency na dapat pinapalitan, dapat lagi kang masaya. Parang hindi kayo nanood ng Inside Out.
Oo, kailangan nyo panoorin yan. Ano yun?
Puro kayo joy. 'Di ba? Puro na lang kayo lagi niyo sineset aside yung sadness niyo, lagi niyo siyang nilalagay doon sa bilog. Huwag kang lalabas diyan, 'di ba? Sinosuppress mo palagi. Pero alam niyo, yung that act of suppressing emotions or yung suppressing sadness is what actually leads ironically enough is what actually leads to depressive and anxiety issues. Yung pang-suppress ng mga emotions na yan, imbes na hayaan mo yung sarili mo na maramdaman kung ano yung dapat mong maramdaman, na maging compassionate ka sa sarili mo. Ay, malungkot ako. It boils down to how you talk to yourself. When you have emotions, pag ang lagi mong ginagawa is malungkot ka, naku, hayang ka na naman. 'Di ba? Napakahina mo. Yung iba nga, ganyan, mas malala pa yung nararanasan sa'yo. Tapos ikaw, gaganyan-ganyan ka, saya-saya ka na yan ng buhay mo. Okay ka naman, marami kang pera. Panggaganyan kasi yung, that's the way you talk to yourself. So, sa una, nabe-brainwash mo sarili mo, ay, oo nga, no? Diba? Oo nga, no? Talaga.
Gaslighting yourself.
Yeah.
You gaslight yourself.
Oo nga, no? Mas matindi yung problema ng iba. Okay naman ako. Siguro hindi dapat ako malungkot. Hanggang sa ginagawa mo yun, paulit-ulit. Hanggang sa, teka lang. Sinasabi ko to, pero hindi pa rin gumagana. Di pa rin ako okay. May mali pa rin. Diba? Because you're not addressing the real issue. sadness is not your enemy. Lagi ko yung sinasabi sa mga clients ko. Your emotions are your mind's way of informing that shit is happening and you need to deal with it properly. The sadness is not the shit that's happening. The sadness is your signal that there's something happening, that there's something wrong that you need to address. When you start when you start stigmatizing when you start stigmatizing the emotion, mawawalan ka ng connection sa emotion mo na yun. Ngayon, ikaw, kahit na, parang alam mo yung what was that proverb? Yung, do you know the boy who cried wolf? Kind of thing. Alam mo yun, yung story na yan? Yung sisigaw siya, tapos tulong kanya, tapos wala naman. Tapos inulit-ulit niya, nagsinungaling siya hanggang sa
Ayaw
hindi
na
na siya. Oo. Pero yung sinasabi ko is kind of the boy who cried wolf kind of thing, pero parang reverse. It's like, since you're not going to hear me out when I'm sad, yung sarili mo.
It's just gonna turn off.
So, hindi na kita palulungkotin. Hindi ko napapakita sa'yo.
And
Gagawa na lang ako ng ibang paraan para ilabas ko yung lungkot na to. Galit na lang siya. O kaya, sexual desire na lang. Diba? Kumantot ka lang ng kumantot para maano yung lungkot mo. Kasi totoo.
Your mind will find a way to substitute
Yes.
it.
Hahanap siya ng paraan. Ayaw mo ng lungkot. Allergic ka sa lungkot. Hina-hina ka pag sinasabi mo, mahina ako, wala akong kwenta pag nalulungkot ako. Sige, hahanap ako ng ibang paraan. Iinom na lang ako. Makikipagsuntukan na lang ako. Magdodroga na lang ako. Hahanap ako ng mechanism. Hindi porke, sige, let's set it aside, let's put it there. Yan ang problema ko sa mga mindfulness, yoga shit na pinepedal lang marami dyan. Pati yung mga ibang therapist. Yung pag malungkot ka, anxious ka, let's be mindful. Let's do yoga, let's be breathing exercise. Which is, that's wrong. Yan, dyan ako hindi naniniwala. Mga sarili kong ka-feel, may mga gumagawa ng ganyan.
Yes.
You're teaching people to have a negative attitude towards their emotions. Okay, so if I'm sad, I'm just going to do mindfulness para i-refocus ko yung attention ko dito sa breathing exercise na to. Ang ano ko lang naman dyan, what if yung kinakalungkot ko needs attention? What if kailangan ko pala yung i-process? Kailangan ko pala yung tignan? Kailangan ko palang i-figure out yun? Papalitan ko ngayon ang breathing exercise. Diyan ako pati yung mga CBT, yung gold standard ng evidence-based, yung CBT is yung talagang pinapractice namin na talagang it's the most well-researched, most evidence-based approach sa And sometimes, meron mga ibang clinicians, not all, na kasi puro yan yung manage your thoughts, palitan mo yung iniisip mo. Palitan mo yung thought patterns mo para hindi mo nararamdaman yung mga nararamdaman mo. Ang ko naman lagi ko perspective. Siguro bago natin palitan yung mga thought pattern, bago natin palitan yung mga mechanisms, siguro alamin muna natin kung ano ba yung pangangailangan na kino-communicate nila. Doon muna tayo. Pag na-determine natin na unhealthy sila, doon mo palitan. Yon ang I employ cognitive yung mga technique na yan. Yung tinutulungan ko rin yung mga clients ko to change the unhealthy thought patterns. Pero I have to make sure that they're coming from an unhealthy place. Kailangan mo munang pag-aralan kung ano baka may totoong pangangailangan yan. For example, So I have this total sadness yung natin, no? I have this this client, lalaki siya, di ba? So ang niya sa perspective niya is yung I have to get on with it. Kailangan provider ako yung malakas, strong ako, yung mga ganun yung mga ganun, yung talagang male
So, para siyang Fernando Po Jr.
Yes. Tough guy. So,
strong.
Nagsa-struggle siya. Ang is anger. Lagi siya daw I have an anger management issue. Sabi niya sa akin. I get angry at this, at that. I get angry at my children. I get angry at my spouse for things that are small. Ganun ngayon. I get angry kapag yun nga, kapag pag nag-aaway kami ng parents ko, I get very, very angry towards the situation. To a point na yung galit niya, nag-a-argue lang sila, pero yung galit niya sobrang taas. Sa pag-i-explore namin, kapag yung palang hindi niya binibigyan ng attention is the sadness that he feels, yung loss na nafe-feel niya kapag ay nag-away kami ng asawa ko, hindi kami mag-uusap, nakakalungkot yun. Imbes na harapin niya yung lungkot na yun, gagalit na lang ako kasi pag ang lalaki nagagalit, ano yan, yung aggressive lang, tanggap. Pero yung nalulungkot ako, hindi ko kasama asawa ko, hindi ako nakakausap yung mga anak ko. Ayoko yan. Hindi, diba, yung ayoko maramdaman. So, pupunta siya doon sa anger. Hanggang sa naano namin na sabi ko nga sa kanya, I don't think you have an anger management issue. You have a sadness issue. You have a loss issue na hindi mo ma-process na maayos, and you're using the one tool in your tool belt to deal with it.
That you're comfortable using.
Yes. Which is anger and aggression. Samahan mo pa yan ng alcohol. Di ba? Yung mga ano yan.
Inhibitors are gonzo.
Yeah. Di malalabas niya lalo yung galit niya. Di ba? Kasi pag hindi mo yan tinanggap, sabi ko nga sa kanya,
it will come out soon.
Gagana yung galit mo. Emotion expression pa din yan eh. Pero it's not the right tool. It's like using a screwdriver to hammer in a nail. Mapupukpok mo yan. Matatapos ka sa kakano. Pero hindi yun yung dapat na ginagamit mong pampukpok ng pako. Yung screwdriver.
Please don't try that at home.
So, I'm telling you all this because I want you to have a healthier attitude doon sa sadness. Hindi naman yan mali. It's coming from a good place. Sometimes, if you had an argument with your spouse or it's okay to be a little bit sad. If you're worried about your parents' decline, kahit yung yung nagiging delusional na sila dahil doon sa mga beliefs nila, sometimes hindi mo naman mabago-bago yung paniniwala nila. Wala ka naman magagawa. It's okay to be sad. Ginawa mo naman yung best mo. Lalo na ngayon, yung mga supporters.
Okay.
Diba?
Let's,
nahihirapan.
embrace your humanity because feeling sadness means you're still human.
Yeah.
The less you want to feel a certain emotion, you're closer to being a robot than being a human, guys. Okay? Okay lang naman malungkot. That's a normal response. Masaya. Be glad na na nararamdaman mo yan. May mga tao na nare-realize nila, I can't feel sadness. And that is
what you go to therapy for.
That is the problem. So,
kasi,
don't substitute sadness.
Yun nga, pag nalaman na niya, sige, I have a sadness issue. Or what do I do with that now? So, I'm aware now that I can't access sadness. Hindi naman siya technically na, okay, I know what's wrong now. It's all fixed. Sometimes the awareness is just the start.
You have to fix the solution. Knowing is half the battle.
So, kailangan mo niyang i-develop yan. O sige, paano mo ba? How do you experience sadness? How are you going to allow yourself to experience it, to feel it, to manage it? Parang uumpisahan mo siya kasi tinanggal mo yung, it's like, parang yung pinutulan mo yung sarili mo ng kamay, ni-reattach mo ulit, pero after 2 years na. Siyempre, hindi naman yan, okay, it's back. Paggagamit ko na ulit. Hindi siya ganun. You have to, physiologically, there are processes in your brain that would have to, like, neurons would have to realign.
Yes.
Meron ka mga connections na gagawin. Because that's what therapy does for you. Hindi lang po siya basta-basta sali-salita na, let's magkwentuhan lang. Tapos that's, well, don't get me wrong, meron mga kumukuha ng pera niya na mga psychologists and therapists that do exactly that.
We call them gurus these days.
Yes. Pero
not the same as Sikh gurus. Those are real ones. These are fake ones.
Merong mga fake. Not in a sense na fake na walang license, but even licensed ones sometimes. There are bad people.
They get
bad
lost
therapists.
in the sauce, ika nga.
Siguro natin yung how do you know your therapist is bad.
Tanin natin yan,
Next time.
Okay, let's ice box that one.
Well, anyway, so that's with the ganun din yung dun sa anxiety. Ang anxiety naman yung parang
aligaga ka, di ba?
Oh, yun.
Oh.
It's the depressed is more, I don't feel like moving, I have no motivation,
Oh,
everything is dark. Yung ganon.
everything is dark.
And then anxiety is like, oh, asan yung problema? Oh, ganito yung iniisip ni ganito sa akin, I have to fix that. Ganito, doesn't like me, hindi niya gusto yung suot ko, I have to fix that. Ganon. Para siyang jumping from one worry to the next. That's an anxiety disorder. Anxiety, in general, the not disorder is fine.
Ayan.
You're,
Sa pa yan, akala nila sa anxiety, ano din, hindi rin kailangan ano yan, yung matanggal agad.
sige na, nung pumunta ka sa, naglalakad ka, sa
Oo,
kanto. Bigla yung aso ng kapitbahay nyo lumabas, di ba? Hinahabol ka.
Alam mo nangangagat
Oh,
yun.
nangangagat yun, di ba? Wala kang anxiety, titignan mo lang siya nga, hello, sige, lapain mo yung pa ako, hindi ako tatakbo. Yung anxiety sometimes comes from situations that are real. Yung talagang, yun, may
You need to
magnanakaw.
protect yourself.
Parang
may
instinct,
aso.
no?
Yes, kailangan mo ng anxiety doon para, you sense danger, you run away from danger. The problem is, hindi lahat ng danger sa buhay, natatakbuhan mo tsaka nalalabanan.
It always catches up to you no matter how fast you
Kaya nga
run.
gusto mo nang umalis ng trabaho, pero
right.
hindi mo magawa kasi
You can
Diba?
run and run. You can say, I have moved on, but honestly, you're just running away.
Well, the problem is, there are situations where you can even consider running away because, well, number one, you don't want to run away because it's your job that's
Mhm.
causing you the anxiety. If you run away from your job, you run away from money, di wala kang pambabayad ng mga needs mo. Sometimes, what's causing your anxiety is not a dog, but a boss with a dog-like attitude, di ba? Hindi mo naman pwedeng takbuhan yung boss mo, or better yet, you can punch them in the face no matter how much you would want to and how much you imagine, doing that.
Just give them a stone cold stunner or something.
Pwede mo na. So, those situations make you anxious, di ba? And the question is, okay, should you experience anxiety? If you have a toxic boss and you have a very high workload job, should you be anxious? Yes! 100%! What do you expect? Be happy? Masaya ka na toxic boss mo.
Just
Dapat
be
mahirap
happy.
trabaho mo? Siguro yung yung iba nga walang trabaho.
yung iba nga sa labas ng trabaho nagbubuhat ng
Bakal bote. Mas mataas pakita sa ng mga nagbabakal bote tsaka naglilimos. Sila walang boss.
walang boss. Meron silang sarili nilang oras sa paglimos.
Diba? It's okay to be you can be anxious in those situations. The more you make yourself out as the problem do sa mga situations na yun, the more it's going get worse for you. You have to recognize that your boss is the problem, not you. Your job is the problem, not you. But you can't exactly
Hindi ka makatakbo kasi.
run away from that.
You have
Kasi-
responsibilities.
Kasi and you have also the small problems called bills.
Or big problems like bills. No? Yun nga, hindi mo patatakbuhin. So, again, laging dyan, yung hindi mo pwedeng tanggalin yung anxiety sa equation. Parte siya ng mo. So, here's lagi ko sinasabi dyan, with processing, it all boils down to this scenario. You have a choice. You can either be an anxious person who's anxious about your boss and your work, and because of that anxiety, you would choose to blame yourself and suppress all the emotion that you have because you don't like anxiety. You can be like that. Or, you can be anxious about your boss and your work and actually take care of yourself when you can.
Yes.
Halagaan mo sarili mo. Diba? I-realize mo, hindi naman ako problema dito eh. Siguro kailangan kong magpahinga. Maybe I should cut myself some slack. Maybe I should ask for help. Diba?
Use
I should ask for support.
resources in your environment.
Oh, will it make the problem disappear? Will it make the boss disappear? Will it make the job suddenly easier? No, but it will equip you to take on those issues better. You will have more resistance to sa sakit. Kasi pag bine-blame mo sarili mo, you're just going to damage yourself further with the anxiety.
That increases your stress, which, medically speaking, is a big no-no. It's a big no-no.
Stress is
It is.
it's linked to a lot of chronic illnesses, shorter lifespan, ano pang
There's even games that uses stress as a negative modifier. Nerd. That's my nerd take.
yung ano yan, yung mga input niya dito.
Oo.
So yun. Diba? That's anxiety. So ako di ba, ang usual na strategy na, you exercise, do yoga, do the mindfulness exercises and everything. Ganyan. Sabi ko, pag ganyan, teka lang, ops muna. Let's ensure that the attitude that you have is healthy first before you start doing all these list of activities. Kasi, in my experience, may dalawang perspective sa mga self-care, na ganyan. First perspective, okay, I'm going to do the self-care because my anxiety is wrong and the meditation and everything is going to help remove my anxiety. So, I will exercise so my anxiety would go away. I would do the meditation so my anxiety would go away.
No, yata.
Diba? Ginagawa mo siyang, ginagamot mo yung sakit. So, ang tingin mo dun sa response mo, sakit.
Mm-hmm. Hindi mo lang
You're
yun lang reaction ng katawan mo.
You're just using it as a crutch.
Yeah.
To walk.
Yep.
Despite the fact that you have a dangling leg that you can't walk on.
Yeah. Oh, that's the first perspective. And surprise, hindi nagwo-work yung ano.
Yeah, it's just a crutch.
It's
It
unhealthy.
helps you move forward, but it ain't sustainable, ladies and gents.
Oh, hindi siya na sa una, yung nagwo-work
Yes,
yung exercise.
Let's go.
Diba? Nakakapag-meditate ako, nawawala. Pero dahil yung attitude mo sa anxiety mo is negative, at the end, hindi na gumagana. Ikaw naman nang iisip mo, siguro I just need more exercise. I just need more meditation.
Doesn't that sound familiar?
Oh.
I need one more hit.
Oh.
Ilang
siyang
singot lang.
Yeah.
Isang saksak pa. Okay? Saksak pa.
It becomes
Dagdagin ang
an
dose
addiction.
natin.
Oh.
Oo, naging nga siya.
Exercise addiction, kaya nga may sex addiction. So, you choose your compulsion. You choose your, mamimili ka. So, that's the first perspective na mali. Yung lagi kong ini-endorse is yung the second one. Okay, sige. We keep all the exercises and everything. But, here's what's going to change. First off, your anxiety is not the problem. I want you to view your anxiety as if you are a friend helping your friend who's anxious. Usually, dun nagkiklik eh. Diba? Pag ba yung kaibigan mo, anxious, sasabihin mo ba, wag mo nga isipin yan, mag-exercise ka nga doon, mag-meditate ka, para hindi mo nararamdaman
Let's
yung
do some gains, lads.
Oh.
Ganun na.
Diba, ang mo, oy, tulungan kita. Okay, alam mo, okay lang yan, anxious ka eh. Diba, nandito lang ako. Diba, okay lang yan. It's fine that you're having a hard time. Yung boss mo, gago eh. Yung mga katrabaho mo, chichismis, mga marites eh, nakakainis yan. Okay lang yan, may ka. Don't rush into it. Diba? Tapos yun, wala siyang shame doon sa mga nararamdaman niya. Then you meditate. Then you exercise. You do the exercises and the meditation for the sake of them. Hindi yung you're expecting a result in the end.
It helps you get to the real result. It's a tool in your toolbox, but it ain't the cure.
And there's no affliction to actually, kasi pag ang mo is, ito yung gamot. So, nag-i-expect ka na, sige, by the, mawawala to. Imbis na, Oh, it's part of your struggles
Yes,
ngayon. Part of
it's-
ng challenge mo.
I gotta rehab myself for this.
Yeah. Yung mga meditation, yung exercise, they will help you
Help.
manage it, not remove it. Ma-anxious ka pa din, and okay lang yun. May acceptable level ng anxiety kasi. Ang gagawin ng mga meditation na sa'yo, papababain nila yon papababain nila in an acceptable level. Pero meron pa rin siyang, there's still going to be some of it there.
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you blind to the problem. It doesn't
Sa-
make you numb to it.
Pag nakapag-ano ka na, dahil hindi ka na hindi ka na
It makes it
nagkaka-problema,
tolerable.
naiisip
so that you
mo na,
can
ngayon, napaprocess mo na siya.
Oo.
Okay, I'm ready to take this on now. I'm ready to think about my anxiety. I'm ready to think about why other people's opinions are so important. Why am I always focused on what they are, what they think of me? So I'm ready to take that on now. Because when you're anxious out of your mind, and your focus is, okay, paano ko i-zero yung anxiety ko? If yun yung focus mo, walang work na mangyayari, wala ka nang matatrabaho doon. It's not,
Maybe the boss just wants to have a very communicative subordinate, or
maybe it's just an asshole.
maybe
You
it's
don't
just
know.
an asshole.
But now you have time to
Yes.
figure that out.
Maybe I should talk to my coworkers, ganyan, or the people who used to work with them. Those who have good opinions on them or bad opinions on them. You can think of that stuff when you put it in a tolerable sense, your anxiety. But you have to understand. You have to think about it. You have to think about the problem and find ways to actually solve the problem. And those ways just allow you to get to the solving of the problem.
Oh, tsaka itong mga to, yung get to the solving of the problem na yan, sinasabi ko sa inyo, hindi nyo makukuha sa internet yan at saka doon sa mga psychologists, no?
Guru.
It's sa mga did you know na yan, ha?
Did you know, psychologist says, saka yung study shows.
What study?
Or,
nakita ko
Study show.
Or
show.
insert
Study.
insert billionaire here with a finger wagging. This will change your life.
Elon Musk says.
Di naman yung sinabi yun eh. Minsan gusto mo mag-comment doon sa tao, hindi talaga sinabi yan, yung gano'n. Wala akong nakitang interview or clip na sinabi niya yan.
Hey, no. Anyway, the bottom line here is there's nothing wrong with a little anxiety.
Yes.
There's productive anxiety nga. You need to experience a level of discomfort or yung parang resistance. Katulad lang yan ng lahat ng mga laro, yung mga games. Tingnan mo yung Genshin Impact. Yung Genshin Impact. Diba? It's an easy game. Very easy. Hindi nahirapan. Diba? Hindi siya, because it has no challenge. Kasi pang casual player talaga yan. Yung mga katulad ko, at yung mga iba na want that difficulty, dahil wala siyang resistance, na hindi ka na-stimulate. Maboboring ka. O doon mo siya titigan. And it doesn't help that there's no end game with Genshin. Yun na lang Spiral Abyss over and over. And they wouldn't even give you a freaking free 5-star character Hoyoverse. Kahit hindi na ako naglaro sa inyo. I'm just saying, you need that resistance. Para maano mo yan. So, a little resistance is fine. Too much of it, diba, is, it's, mas stretch ka eh. Marireach mo yung limit mo. But a little bit of it is fine. If you're allergic to resistance, if you don't want any resistance in life, you will never grow. So, you say goodbye to growth.
Kaya allergic ako sa mga katrabahong panay oo eh.
O yan, isa pang ano naman yan.
Hindi ako sigurado may mga nanonood sa akin diyan na alam naman nila yan.
The yes man.
Ano yung
Maraming yes man.
Ang tingin nga nila sa akin tamad eh. Ang tamad
dahil nagko-complain ka.
Oo, nagko-complain na na to. Hindi, ewan ko bakit hindi lang nila siguro or siguro nandun pa sila sa mindset na be grateful na meron kang trabaho.
May issue ako sa be grateful.
I
am grateful as long as I'm not being manipulated and
as long as you're treating me like a man.
Yes.
A
fair.
Real human being.
Kapag tinitreat, ina-abuse ka na, Tapos, nagbubulag-bulagan ka pa. Hindi na gratefulness ang tawag doon. That's called ignorance. You're just being ignorant. You're willingly subjecting yourself to self-abuse, which fortunately a lot of marami sa atin, hindi lang naman mga
I
Pilipino.
mean, if you're into that, okay, but we're not here to shame that. We're not here to kink shame, but that's pretty rare.
A little bit of BDSM here and there.
As long as there's a safe word, there's still a safe word. Remember that. In those situations, there's barely any safe words. So okay, let's get back to the.
So imagine niyo si Henry Cavill Taylor Lautner merong paghilig sa BDSM.
God, I wish I could wash clothes with my abs. God.
Yun yung doon sa anxiety. Siguro ma-explore pa natin yan. In-explain ko naman kung paano ma-manage yung anxiety before. Pero, yun, just a bit of a reminder. The things that you say na yan, mindfulness, exercise, I think is the one that's really the one na talagang will, if there's one thing that you can do right now that's going to bring you a lot of like immediate benefit, like after just doing it like one week, yung isang week lang, 3 days, that would be exercise.
Mm-hmm.
If we can take the effects of exercise and put them on a pill, tapos yun iniinom mo na, hindi ka na kailangan mag-workout, yung lahat ng chemicals na nare-release kapag nag-exercise ka, na i-initiate na lang ng pill, that would be the highest selling.
Combine Microsoft, Nvidia, and like
yun na.
Apple's market cap, combine them and multiply them by 10 times.
Yun yung para, if you're looking for a super dog, diba? Makes you cognitively more, nakakapag-isip ka ng maayos. Ang dami niyang health benefits sa long term. Makes you better at bed. Better makakapag-isip ka, yung magpapababa siya ng stress levels.
For the religious man, it's like putting Jesus in a pill, drinking it, you turn into super Jesus and everything.
If you can find the time to put yung Jesus pill, that's exercise. So, do that. Yun yung pinaka-recommend.
Ako ang dami kong hinihikayat. Basta yung mga sakitin or mga yung mabilis mabalisa na kaya ang dami kong hinihikayat na akala ang ini-expect naman nila sa akin yung kung paano ako mag-exercise. Sabi ko hindi na rin naman na healthy itong ginagawa ko. Sabi ko yung tamang 30 minutes lang kada
30 minutes a day. That's the maximum.
At saka wag mo i-push mo, galaw lang. Yung hindi mo kayo.
It's okay if you wanna make it into a hobby, but don't overdo it. Do not overdo it.
That's the minimum. Minimum is 20-30 minutes light walking. You're good. Di mo naman kailangan maging super athlete.
Hindi mo naman kagaya ko nang habol ng Mio pag hinabol ng aso. Ganun.
Actually, may diminishing return yung pag sumusobra ka eh.
Oo, totoo.
There are conditions like rhabdomyolygia.
Ano yan?
Rhabdomyolygia, which is literally your protein, you're extracting, pissing your protein away from your body.
Okay,
that's over-exercise.
Ako! Bam.
Hindi naman ako nag-over-exercise. Wala namang...
Umarap ka muna doon sa camera. This explanation is brought to you by Chester.
Not showing my face.
Chester America.
Not showing my face.
Yun yung anxiety. Dalawa pa lang. Ay, isa lang yata.
Isa pa yan, Kaya basta yan,
sige.
Yung kalungkutan, wag niyong i-label as depression o anxiety. Magkakaiba rin yung tatlong yon. Kakaiba rin, huwag niyong pagsamahin yung depression at anxiety at wag niyo siyang i-label sa kalungkutan.
They're actually two sides of the same coin. Kind of, but iba yung they manifest differently. Basta don't self-diagnose. Go to professionals.
Ayan.
Wag na kayong huwag kayong mayaniwala doon sa mga 5-item questionnaire na tinitignan sa internet. Oh, I have depression.
Ayan. Isa pa yan. Singit natin kahit na wala sa connect. Ito lang nauuso yung personality test. Yung mga anong type ng tao ka base doon sa mga bird. Men! 10
Base
years
sa
na
mga
akong
bird.
peacock!
Anong basa sa mga bird?
May mga, ito yung bird, pagka hook ka, ganito ka daw, yung mataas yung ano mo.
Alam mo yung like yung...
Pag-owl ka naman,
yung
Ano yung maano ka sa gabi, gano'n?
Basta iba, hindi yung
It's similar yun sa Harry Potter, kung ano kang house.
Oh my God.
Gets mo na?
Kasi naman,
I'm such a Hufflepuff.
Kunwari, anong type ng person
Which is fun as a side note, pero...
O yung ibe-base mo yung ano mo doon, ay nako.
Men, 10 years na akong peacock.
Base everything.
10 years na akong peacock.
Makikita mo yan, ano yan, kapag real personality and yung mga talagang clinical inventories, sabihin ko lang sa inyo. Kunyari, if you want a comprehensive one that is used worldwide, that's the MMPI. That's called the Minnesota Multifaceted Personality Inventory. That has 240 items. And even that is just one test of many of batteries. Pag kasi batteries of test, MMPI, tapos kukuha ka pa ng NeoPIR, tapos mayroon ka pang clinical interview, and then you have Beck depression. Ang dami pang bibigay. So they can give you a proper diagnosis. Kasi kailangan mag-align yung mga tests na yan. Because the problem with psychological assessment, yung mga ganyan, is they're not like medical assessments where, okay, this is your blood pressure, this is your blood work, you have hypertension. With personality assessments kasi, ano lang yung mga yan items. So, hindi sila like an objective representation of what's happening all there in your psyche. So, kailangan batteries yan. So, kung yung 243 na yun, na isang test lang, hindi pa enough, siguro naman yung 5-item test na kinuha mo, about pa sa bird. Diyos ko. Oh my God. Wala. Isipin mo, here's how you... Ganito kasi nag-aano ng proper na item ng test. May explain ko lang sa'yo. Kukuha sila ng mga set ng tao na may pare-parehong sensibility. Sabi mo na, pare-parehong personality. Tapos, yung sagot nila doon sa mga items na pag gumagawa ng test, pare-pareho. So, kung yung extrovert, may 10 extrovert, for example, I'm limiting it, ganito yung process, may 10 extrovert. Tapos sabi nila, I like to socialize with people. 9 out of 10 of the extroverts said, yes, I feel that. So, if you said yes to that, then there's a 90% chance that you are an extrovert. So, if binase nila doon sa mga ibon o kung sino mang character sa ano yung gano'n, walang basis yun.
Guess what
It's
Marvel
stupid.
character are you? Ako naman.
Well, I hope Iron Man.
Hoping
Iron Man.
Tapos, minsan pa nga, babaliin ko Ito yung ugali niya T'Challa
Ayun, gaganin mo na para mapalitan mo. Hindi na siya, lalo na siyang hindi accurate. Ay, nako yung mga...
Give humans more credit. We're slightly more complex than birds, guys. I mean, humanity is dynamic, guys. Like, we are a very, very unique species.
Paano yung bird na yun? Paano ba yung mga tanong
Matagal ko na siyang tinitake. Tapos every time na...
Hindi, paano yung mga tanong doon? Example.
Yung ugali ng tao. Yung kunwari, kaya mo bang makitungo sa iba? Lahat naman kaya Di ba yung
tapos
parang...
ano ka nun? Ano ka ng parrot? Gano'n yung parrot, gano'n.
Mga natatandaan ko, eagle, peacock, dove, owl.
Peacock dahil social, no? Yung balahibo.
Yung owl dahil observant.
Oh my gosh. So,
Tapos yung eagle, yung talagang...
Proud, yan. Yung prideful, yung
Kayang mag-isa.
Tapos independent, strong independent.
Nanggaling yan dun sa tradisyon ni Jung. It's coming from Jungian psychology. It's specifically yan, the psychology of archetypes. And yung MBTI na tinatawag natin, it's the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. Yan yung INTJ, ENTJ. Doon nanggaling yung tradisyon. Matagal na test na yun Pero even that, yung personality, ito matagal ng perspective yun. Hindi nagwo-work yung perspective na typology na yan. Yung, this is your personality type. Hindi na siya ganun. We work in dimensions now. You're no longer an introvert or just an extrovert. You have varying levels of
May
introversion
foreshadowing tayo
and
na.
extroversion. Nagbabago-bago yan. Meron ka doon sa gitna. Iba-iba. Hindi naman yan yung, I'm from the...
Ayan, yung
These
mga
are
ano pa, yung mga, yan, yung, alam mo, isisingit ko pa, ano, yung zodiac signs, tsaka yung...
Oh my God,
yan,
that's the... Well,
that's the worst.
ay, yung walang kabisi.
Yan yung-
Diyan ako
We are
nahihirapang
entering
mag...
our rage-baiting period.
Di
Let's
ba
go.
yun? Di ba sa zodiac sign, ito yung sasabi characteristic.
Oh, we're going to
Ako yan,
trigger
ako
a lot
yan,
of
ako yan.
people
Oo
with
nga,
this.
ako yan.
If you like the horoscope and it's entertaining for you and stuff like that,
It's a good hobby.
Okay, yes.
It's a nice hobby.
pero if you start basing life, this is financial decisions on your horoscope, I'm sorry, that's stupid.
Stick to the pros.
Did you ever ask yourself who is the person writing the horoscope? Kasi kung sinabi ko dyan, kasi bibigyan ka ng horoscope na you are going to meet a very nice person, but the relationship is complicated and so it's not going to continue. Those are general statements. It could apply to 70%.
It's like cold rating.
50% of the population. Diyos ko. Oh my God. Ay, natitrigger ako dyan. Kasi if as social scientists, it needs to be evidence-based. You know, it needs to be studied sa mga horoscopes, zodiac signs. Ang hirap maniwala kasi yung mahirap
psychology is a science as well. So
They-
even past psychologists like Carl Jung, Sigmund Freud, it's ever growing. It doesn't stay in one place. Kaya nga talad ng sinabi ni Manuel, you grow as a person. Psychology also grows. It's not something you could just attribute to one thing. It's too complex. I'm gonna anger translate Manuel. I didn't spend 10 freaking years practicing this freaking profession so that you could just reduce it to a 10 question questionnaire and
Kaya mo yung-
describing my results with a freaking bird.
Tignan mo yung
Translation over.
Tignan mo yung Pisces, sabi na yun, Pisces. You are known for being imaginative, creative, and compassionate.
Yan. Imaginative.
So, ibig mo sabihin yung mga Leo, Cancer,
Hindi sila ganun.
whoever, Gemini.
Oo.
So, hindi na sila pwede maging imaginative, creative, and compassionate. Pisces are said to be in tune with the feelings of others. So, dahil hindi ako Pisces, siguro,
Wala.
hindi ako marunong,
Wala kang empathy.
wala akong empathy.
Oo. Stoic ka, no?
Leo
Oh,
ako
may
eh.
empathy. A stoic.
Oh. Feelings of others and can be intuitive and empathetic. They are also known for being devoted to their families and friends. O, hindi pala ako devoted sa family ko. Kunin mo yung lahat ng description ng mga na to. Tapos gusto mo pag-aralan, they apply to everyone somewhat. Siyempre, meron naman talagang tao na Pisces na ganito talaga yung niya. Pero tignan mo, ganito ako. Siyempre, lang yan eh. Ilan ba yung taong pinapanganak sa mundo? Loto nga, may nananalo. Ikaw pa kaya na tatama, ganyan yan. Dami-daming, there's
Tsaka,
how many billion people on the planet?
Parang generalize naman sila talaga mag-describe.
Yeah, Barnum effect ang tawag din. Generalized statements. It will,
Oo.
at eto pa ang dyan, because we have a bias, everyone. We have this bias that we're so unique. Yung parang, I'm unique, my experiences are unique. I'm special. So pag nabasa mo to, it gets me. Oh my God, that's amazing. Di ba? Hindi, talagang ito lang. Gets niya yung ko.
I'm built different.
Kuhang-kuha niya. Siyempre. Nako. Again, if you're entertained by stuff like this, di ba? For fun. Yeah. Pero pag, pag ginagawa mo siyang, if you are informing relationship advice, sinabi nung mo, makakakilala ka ng makisig na lalaki. Ngayong ikaw naman, hinahanap-hanap mo yung pinush-push mo. Tapos yung abusive pala.
Oh. Kasi hindi pala tama nga, hindi kami nagkatuluyan. Tama yung horoscope.
Or, even worse, you ignore your actual meant the one.
Tinry ko na yung...
Focusing on the makisig one.
Tinry ko na yan yung taro. Yung taro yung... Kasi nun sa school, kailangan ng mga activity sa school. Guidance counselor ako nun. Usong-uso sa mga na yung may guidance week, career week, ganyan. Ako, hindi naman ako creative na tao, no? Hindi ako masyadong ma-art, ganyan. Nag-iisip ako, anong ipapa-activity ko? Yung lilinyahan ka, kung gano'n, yung parang maraming mag-e-engage. So, merong decorate namin yung guidance office, may mga pakain-kain. Yung isa akong naisip, dahil mahilig ako sa persona. Kinuha ko yung mga tarot card, yung tower, yung death, love. Kinuha ko yung mga meaning nila, na gano'n ako ng parang short, yung paano gumawa ng 3-card reading. Nagbasa ako ng konti-konting mga meaning. Tapos, hinaluan ko na lang ng, yung sarili kong tsena. Tapos, talagang gustong-gusto ng mga tao yung nagpapahuli dito sa,
no?
Yun yung ginawa ko. Nagano ako ng 3. Tapos,
that sense of mystery.
Lumabas na rin ganyan, no? Tapos, lumabas, death, lovers, tapos tower. Ganun yung, ay, kung gano'n doon sa, siguro yung romantic relationship mo, nagkaka-experience kayo ng challenges ngayon. Kung gano'n. Ay, oh my God, kasi tower at saka lovers, experience kayo ng challenges. Meron ba siyang sakit ngayon? Oh my God, ganyan. Mag-ingat ka kung gano'n, ganyan. Kasi yung death, dito, yung meaning niya, yung sickness, ganyan ko. Yung
tumugma, no?
Tumugma doon sa niya. Tumawag pa siya doon sa, tinawagan pa niya yung Huy, sabi nung ganyan. Pero sinabi ko this is for entertainment, talagang.
Don't take this too seriously, guys. This is just
parang nasodyak mo siya.
Fun.
Yun nga, kasi pag kinuha mo yung, kasi mga, actually, mga magaling ng mga reading yan. They are good at reading people too. Kasi
Cold reading.
Maano mo naman ay anxious tong tao na to. Ay, yung naka-business, siya, so career-oriented to. So, ikaw niyan, yung sasabihin mo, ihahalo mo doon. And ang dali lang naman mag-pivot pag nagkamali ka. Let's say, for example, career-oriented ka. Ganun. Ay, hindi ako career. Pero nagtatrabaho ka para sa family mo. O, syempre, mag-ano na siya. No? Hindi, yun yung ibig ko sabihin. Hindi ko sinasabing career. Ang daling mag-pivot, ang mukhang tama sinasabi mo eh. Mga dyan.
It's a trick. Magicians and fortune tellers use it. And, 10-year practicing psychologists can do it. But they choose not to because they want to stay professional, guys.
Pwede mo, ako, time and time again, the knowledge, especially in like psychology, is indeed power. You can manipulate, di ko sinasabing mag-take kayo ng psych para gawin yung mga mind, but if you're willing enough, if you're knowledgeable enough, you can, di naman bend people's will, but somewhat influence yung decision making nila. Kaya ako pinakakalinaw ko sa mga sessions. You are the decision maker. You are the person in control of. Ako, ang ko lang is to show you that if you want to go to door A and door B, anong meaning ng door A? Anong haharapin mo sa door A at saka anong haharapin mo sa door B?
Very informed guide si Manuel.
Tapos siya lang yung, okay, sige, if that's what's going to happen on door A, I'm going to choose door A. Okay, if you wanna choose door A. Kaya kahit na nag-aano sila doon sa mga abusive relationships nila, paulit-ulit silang bumabalik. Siyempre, ako, ang gusto ko, tigilan mo na yan, tanga. Huwag kang babalik dyan. Yun ang ko, pero ako, I understand why you went back to your ex. Hindi mo naman sasabihin na, Bobo, ulit-ulit ka nang niloloko niya, babalik-balik ka pa, hindi mo mabay sabihin.
Oo.
Meron akong ganyang mga, mahirap anuhin.
Remember guys, you still have to be the one that pushes the button.
Dahil, hindi mo naman masasabing, tanga ka, ganyan yan. Pero na-feel mo yung, gusto mo silang i-save. Di ba?
Oo.
Gusto mo silang iligtas doon sa, alam mo na yung pinipili nilang choice is going to hurt them. But you can't make that choice for them. Kasi either na pina-perpetuate nila yung sige, I'm hyper-dependent, kailangan there's going to be someone else who's going to like make a choice for me, and para pag nagkamali ako, it's not my fault. Meron mga ganong processes. Anyway, that's very technical.
That's actually another
therapy.
condition. That is another condition, and that it needs another podcast or YouTube video for that.
Maraming.
That is a very complex.
The psyche is a very, very deep hole.
A rabbit. Sabi nga nila rabbit hole, pero let's just say it's deeper than an iceberg.
Malalim mo usapan.
Malalim yan, lads. Malalim yan.
Yung mga personality disorders na narcissism, Machiavellism, yung sinabi mo, yan, yung histrionic personality, borderline. Would you believe me if I say that you need to have a healthy level of narcissism? There's a healthy level of being manipulative.
Yep.
There's a healthy level of being mga antisocial.
Yan. Speaking.
Nandiyan ba yan?
Speaking. Siya susunod.
Sige. Go ahead.
Segue.
Yeah, nice transition.
Segue.
Sige.
Okay, ito. Tapos na tayo sa depression and sadness. Okay. Next is antisocial at asocial. Hindi napapansin si asocial. Tapos, ang tingin nila kay antisocial,
sige.
Ang tingin nila kay antisocial, yung hindi ako mahilig sa mga social, yung events.
Galing na naman sa Did You Know yan, o?
Parang din.
Basta.
Ganito.
Nakita siguro nila yung term.
Meron akong katrabaho na lalaki, na sabi ko, hindi kasi ako pala, antisocial ako. Pero dancer siya.
Okay, let me do some quick cold reading on Manuel right now. He wants to scream obscenities and
Hindi ba yun? Hindi ba nagko-contradict yun na, kung antisocial ka, ba't ka sumasayaw sa crowd?
let me translate that laugh. I want to scream right now, but I'm being professional. Okay, Manuel, go.
Pag kasi nakikita niyo yung mga terms, alam kasi nila yung meaning nung anti at saka nung social.
Oo.
Kaya ang pinag-piece together nila sa nila is anti, ibig sabihin against socialization.
Oo.
Yung nila. So I don't like socializing, I don't like mingling, That's all wrong. It's not right. Hindi ganun yung anti-social. Anti, correct yung term, against. Social in this sense is humans, tao, social, society. So, anti-social people are against people. They don't like society. They have a very negative attitude towards people. Aggressive sila. They have sometimes no remorse when they hurt others. Pag nakakapanakit sila ng iba, wala silang no remorse. Kasi sometimes alam mo yung pag tinanong yung mga yung mga mga serial killer, yung sinaksak ko tas kinain ko yung niya.
For nerds out there, they are literally NPCs.
Wala silang ganong, they don't feel any remorse. They're against anti-human sila. So you're usually very aggressive. Hindi ka nakikipag-socialize, but that's because you don't like the people that you're socializing with.
Ayaw mo yung ingay.
You think they're basically mud people or
yun
objects.
Mas mababa silang sa'yo.
They're objects.
Yung kaibigan mo, probably, and then, ang dami kasi pwedeng yan. He probably is asocial. He doesn't like socialization. But he likes human beings. He likes people. Nakikipag-interact siya eh. Kinakausap ka niya, for God's sake. So, he's not antisocial.
Yun na nga yung sinasabi ko eh. Hindi ka antisocial. Sabi ko. Hindi antisocial ako.
Hindi ka antisocial pag ganun.
Ready ko na bang i-file yung police report? Ano yung pangalan mo? Dapat yun yung tinanong mo.
You're asocial if you're like that. Or you can just say, I'm a little bit, I'm probably a little bit introverted. Actually, mas matatanggap mo ba yun? Oo nga, kasi medyo, dancer ka, you like performing, pero mingling with other people takes your energy away. So, probably you're a little bit introverted. So, yun, pwede pa. Pero if you have an antisocial personality disorder, ang pinaka mga makikita mo dyan, yung mga, yung mga yan, yung mga nakatira sa, dahil ayaw nila sa mga tao, nakatira sila sa bundok.
Yung off the grid.
Off the grid.
They don't like and then yung pag get off my property, ganyan yung mga pero meron namang mga nasa bundok, asocial lang, ayaw lang nila yung gulo.
Gusto lang nila ng peace.
Gusto nila off the grid. But they have their families there, they like spending
they have their loved ones.
Minsan bumababa sila to go with family. Those are probably a little bit asocial pero not completely antisocial naman. Pero again, spectrum 'yan. Pwede kang may konting you can tolerate people, but merong side mo sa'yo na nakakainis yung mga tao, yung gusto nagagalit ka sa kanila, ganun. Meron kang konting antisocial. Actually, I know a friend of yours that's a little bit like that. Sabi mong galit sa mundo, yung ayaw niya yung mga tao. Yun ang antisocial.
But very, nalumpas sa
nakikipag-communicate siya, nakikipag-interact pa rin siya.
Yun nga. Kaya nga sabi ko yung mga mga healthy levels. May antisocial na tao na normal pa rin sa society.
Kaya pa rin niya makipag-deal sa tao.
Hindi siya personality disorder. Kasi bago maging disorder yan, dapat may tumaas yung antisocial tendencies niya at may mga kung ano-ano na siyang nagagawa.
Doon may nakakapalakit siya.
He's a danger to society. He's dysfunctional in his relationships. Deviant yung behavior niya, yung kakaiba talaga sa mga nakikita mo na normal. And, nagkukos ng distress, na matinding distress sa kanya, yung mga nangyayari. Those are the 4 Ds of psychology. Actually, basic yan ng disorder. Bago mo sabihin na disorder yung isang bagay, may sakit ako, kailangan na tignan mo muna yung 4 Ds. Yung mga sinabi ko, dysfunction, danger, deviance, distress.
Yan. Nasabi na, 4 na D. Hindi yung porket nakita mong ganado, aligaga yung tao, may ADHD na.
I-check mo muna yung mga yan. Kunyari, aligaga yung dangerous ba to sa mga tao? Delikado ba ako dahil aligaga siya? Hindi. Deviant, yung ngayon ko lang ba nakita to? Sobrang kakaiba ba to? Yung sobrang super unknown ba yan? Sige, sabihin na natin, medyo deviant siya.
Ikaw lang kilala kong ganyan,
Sige, deviant siya. Meron pang dalawa. Diba? Meron pa isa. Ano ba siya? Nagkukos ba ng distress sa tao yung nangyari? Sa akin, nadi-distress ba ako na ganyan siya? Naapektuhan ba ako matindi? Na-anxious ba ako? Hindi. Dysfunctional ba? Yung di ba siya nakakapagtrabaho? Hindi ba niya kayang tumigil? Oras na magtrabaho. Kailangan ko nang tumigil gumalaw. Di ba siya nakakapag ganon? Hindi. Nakakapag ganon naman. So that's 1 out of 4 not a disorder. Nothing abnormal. 4 Ds.
Guys, second-hand cringe is not.
Anong tawag doon sa mga taong ganyan? Yung mahilig makakita ng mali, tapos ililabel ka na sa ganyan yung alam mo yung
may mga tao kasing mga medyo kasi when you correct people, when you see something wrong and then you point it out, that's ego boost. You can even argue that that's histrionic tendencies. Histrionic personality disorder are, well, in a nutshell, histrionic people, they like to be the center of attention. They like to be the belle of the ball. Yung parang I corrected this person. I am right. So,
the star of the show.
So if a person has a little bit of may pagka-histrionic siya, so when they correct others, that's a boost like to them. Pero hindi, eto naman hindi lahat na nangongorek histrionic. Kailangan kasi
Oo.
tignan mo yung mga ano. So kung sabi, ito kung tao na to, gusto ba niya yung does this person like to be the center of attention? Yes. Does this person like to be always validated and yung nagfi-fish ba siya ng compliments? Do I look good? Did I do right? Am I pretty? Ganyan yung mga tapos nangongorek pa siya ng iba pa yung nagkakamali. Grammar police pa. Kahit kaliliit na mali, kinokorek pa para hindi dapat ngayon. Then you can start saying, oh, okay, a little
Oh my
bit of
God.
histrionic there.
Kumbaga, they're trying to correct that thing so that they benefit instead of
Yes,
the guy
they're not correcting to teach, they're correcting to show that they're smart. It's different.
gotta inflate that ego a little bit.
Diba? Pero pag ako, di ba, Bem, felony yan, hindi felony. Di ba, gano'n. Oh, tatawanan ka na, pero hindi naman. Yung dalawa ni DJ. Pero yung hindi naman yung, nagkamali, Yung gano'n, may gano'ng mga tao eh.
Ayan, sa
Yung
industry namin.
alam mo ba, nagkamali si ganyan-ganyan.
Yan na.
Chinek ko tinulungan ko, mali kasi yung yan, ang may
Ay?
mga histrionic,
Ang dami sa amin.
bibida.
Oo. Para ma-promote, hahanap ng pagkakamali ng teammate.
A few moments later.
So we will get back to it after a short break, and we'll do one more, and then we'll get through the list on part 3.
Oh my God.
This is a trilogy now. Trilogy na to. So, pagkatapos po naming manood ng Flip Top,
Our deliveries
At,
are 25% better.
nag-ano na nga, kumain ng pizza sa labas. So, that's our break.
Pasensya na po dun sa other half na parang kalahati ata nung haba nun puro pagraran ko sa kung paano ako nabubuhay ngayon.
Sa susunod, pipigilan ka para, sige,
Oo.
okay lang. Okay lang.
Again, we are sticking to our apolitical position.
Hindi naman ako naghahanap ng hindi ako naghahanap ng perfect na dahil wala namang ganun na trabaho. Wala namang perfect. Gusto ko lang
But you can,
If
you can have
tolerate it,
better.
tolerable.
they can be better. Or we can be better.
Wala si Luna. Papakita ko sana siya. So anyway,
Oh.
let's go to the next item on the list. We
Which is-
still have this is one of 4 or one of 3. Na hindi pa natin na
One of three.
So one of 3, there are 3,
Oo.
2 more
Tapos
left.
meron pa sa next week kasi 10 Saka kailangan ito ma-address kasi talaga mali Isa to sa which is yung
Oh.
OCD. Obsessive Compulsive Disorder. Naging isa rin siyang term na pagka umulit ka ng gawain dun sa specific time na yon may OCD ka. Ang OC mo naman. Kunwari, pinalak mo sa akin yung pinto. Tapos, nalak mo ba yung pinto? Nalak ko. Check mo ulit kung nalak mo. Hindi nilak ko na. Binalikan ko. Tapos minsan ikaw kating-kati ka, tinignan mo. Tapos syempre ako, re-react ako. Ano ba naman yung Will? Sinabi, gagawa ko lang Ang OC mo naman. O yun. Yung mga bagay na yung ulit-ulit na hindi naman sumobra doon sa tamang term ng OCD. Na siya as parang term na rin siya na dahil yun? Basta ilang repetition lang naman. Ano ba ang OCD? Yan muna
Hilig kasi mag-label ng kung ano ito. Well, naririnig ko din naman yung term na yan, pero hindi siya oh boy. So, obsessive compulsive disorder ang describe na. There's also obsessive compulsive personality disorder, anything dalawa yung parts yun It's OCD is part of the anxiety disorders kasi ang gagaling sa well, may yung main feature ng condition na to, again, I'm not an assessment expert, but I know that the main feature of this condition is a debilitating feeling of anxiety due to either obsessive thoughts or powerful compulsions. Di siya, sometimes there are compulsive behaviors without obsession. Sometimes you have obsessions without compulsions. Ganun siya. So, obsessions is thoughts, compulsions is yung ritualistic behavior. Hindi ni-describe mo kanina. Pero, again, I can't get into it in a more technical sense. Pero yun siya. May yung obsessions, may compulsions. Kaya siya OCD. So, obsessions are more of like thoughts. Yun yung mga ito yung mga chine-check mong list sa isip mo. Not necessarily may ginagawa kang behavior para i-address yung mga thoughts mo. Pero ito yung mga ulit-ulit na kunyari yung mga yung iba na there's an obsessive feeling that you are being observed. So parang ang tendency mo is kailangan chine-check ko lagi yung way ko ng pagsasalita o yung speech ko. I should be very
lagi yung damit ko na.
self-aware na how I look. O, yun, okay. So may mga obsessive thoughts. Or yung iba is yung iba pag nagda-drive. Ito nakita ko to yung ang obsession niya is meron siyang mababangga do sa pagda-drive niya, do sa paglumalabas siya sa mga at a certain distance, lagi siya nagche-check. Diba? Well, normal naman yung mag-check kapag magda-drive ka eh. Pero kahit siya, wala siyang chine-check, iniisip niya, dapat mag-check siya. So, obsessive thought nagta-translate ng compulsive behavior. Yung mga ritualistic behavior is yung nagbubukas-sara ng pintuan, yung naghuhugas ng
malinis na plato.
Yung malinis na, kailangan mahugasan na plato.
Pantay-pantay dapat lagi yung tasa ng mga ng mga pencils niya.
Related siya sa maraming klase ng phobia, which is again incidentally anxiety disorder din naman yan. Pero yung isa, 2 beses chine-check mo ganyan. Hindi yun OCD, hindi yun OCD yun. Yung ritualistic behaviors na tong mga to, talagang 5 times, hindi lang sa frequency pero sa intensity. Kunyari yun, nilak mo ba yung pinto? Ay, hindi ko. Ay, tinatamad ako. Ayoko nang bumalik, matulog na tayo. Sige na nga, nakakainis ka, tapos nakatulog siya. Yung mga taong may OCD, you cannot do that with them. Hindi siya
It's like an itch na kailangan mo talagang katihin, kundi hindi ka makakapag.
Hindi siya they have to check. They don't want to check. They don't want to have yung mga rituals na yan, but the rituals give them a sense of safety, sense of security, yun nga, relief.
It's like an itch. You have to scratch
kailangan mo yan eh. Kasi incidentally, people who have autism, usually this is comorbid with sometimes eating disorders and this actually, you have OCD. Kasi structure, routine-oriented yung mga OCD, people in the spectrum. So sometimes they have OCD as well. May ganong pero sila talagang may mga people with autism yung hindi na tayo pwedeng pumunta sa hindi natin pwedeng panoorin yung favorite show mo na pinapanood natin ng 2:30 in the afternoon kasi walang power. Ikaw sayang naman. Shoot. Sige, na lang, bukas na lang. Mag-YouTube na lang ako. 'Di ba? Mapa-frustrate ka pero sila, oh my god. Talagang
end of the world na ako.
Overwhelming na anxiety yung nararamdaman nila. Hindi naman yung laging nagwawala, meron naman hindi. Pero yung distress nilang nararamdaman is mas mataas do sa So, lagi, pag nagwa-wonder ka if you have a condition, if you have really OCD, you probably have an obsessive-compulsive personality. Nandun ka sa spectrum. But is it a disorder? Bago mo lagyan ng D, yung behavior mo, D meaning disorder.
Lagyan mo ni 4Ds, no?
Oo. Kailangan daanan mo muna yung mga filter. Pwede ka namang obsessive-compulsive personality. That's your personality. Kasi meron namang mga because of emotional trauma, experiences, nag-develop ka ng obsessive-compulsive personality. Meaning that nakakakuha ka ng safety, security dun sa mga rituals
you
na to.
have features na
Yeah.
tulad nun, pero hindi dapat, hindi siya need, parang want lang siya.
You don't check all the boxes.
Oo.
Para sa ano. For example, my mom, she can be a bit of a obsessive compulsive, may some personality up to a very small, siguro 30% out of 100. Yung, nilak mo na ba yung pinto ko? Baka may magnanakaw na pumasok, lulooban tayo, mga ganyan.
Oo, mga
Part.
malakas yung worry yun eh.
Partly. Yun, no? Yung, which makes
Pero nakakatulog pa
her...
siya eh. Nakakatulog siya.
Yun nga.
Oh.
Di ba?
Could be
Hindi pa
helpful.
siya distressing to a point. Pero may times na talagang nagkukos ng anxiety. Which again, not enough to classify it as a condition. If you have an obsessive compulsive personality, is that necessarily OC personality pala ako? Oh my God, kailangan ko na magpagamot. Mali yan. Kailangan ko yung tanggalin. Ganun. No, again. Hindi ganun. If you have an obsessive compulsive tendency, actually meron siyang there's
You can channel it to something
may mga
productive.
good. Meron siyang mga good side.
Yung mga jobs na kailangan ng detail-oriented.
Yes. Kaya accounting.
Oh,
Yan.
Kailangan
Finance.
tama.
Diba? Kailangan check talagang kailangan yung mata mo talaga. Sometimes you need a personal a type A personality for jobs like that. So kailangan may pag-obsessive ka sa ano. Kasi ang isang mistake will be costly do sa mga lawyers. Need to be very detail oriented. May mga clients ako na lawyers, again, they're in the spectrum of obsessive compulsive personality, but they don't have the disorder. Ito yung isang narcissism. If you're in the narcissistic spectrum, ang example ng palagay ko ang pinaka na sa narcissistic spectrum na kilala natin lahat, I would say is pretty high on it is Duterte. Medyo mataas siya doon sa narcissistic spectrum.
We're apolitical, guys. Apolitical.
Pero if I can give you an example na makikita mo na what does a narcissistic person look like na medyo mataas sa spectrum, that's him. If you're in the narcissistic spectrum, is that, kailangan mo na bang i-address yun? Malaking flaw ba yun sa mo? Not necessarily. There's a healthy level. For example, if you're the narcissistic spectrum, you're how do I put this? You're much more, meron kang pagka-arrogante.
Yes.
So, yung parang,
A little ego. A little ego.
may pagka-ego, hindi naman kasi, a little bit of an ego is needed. For example,
athletes.
Yeah. Or this. Itong klaseng ginagawa natin na, I need to have a certain ego for me to believe that what I'm saying is going to benefit other people. For me to feel that what I'm saying is important. Kailangan may konti kang ganun. Because if not, wala kang confidence. Hindi mo masusustain yan. I need to have that bit.
It's like
Kailangan mo rin yan sa therapy actually.
Parang parang apoy na minsan kailangan mo lang ng drop ng fuel, like kahit konting drop lang ng kerosene para lang maapoy lang, ganyan. Para lumiyab siya.
Para papaniwalaan mo na I can help other people, therefore I should speak in this way or that. Ako, I am admittedly in the narcissistic spectrum, doon sa 10%. Because I have this I have to be the smartest person in the room. I have to speak. May mga ganun akong
the authority.
Tendencies like ganun. Pero hindi yung parang, sige, patayin mo na yun. Wala namang kwenta yun.
yung to the point na I have to look badass constantly.
That comes from a tendency to battle yung parang I need to fight off this inferiority. I don't have a massive parang I'm battling my inferiority. I'm very aware of my limitations and pero yung other people na hindi pa inaano yun. Well, there are a lot of people like that. Nahihirapan silang i-admit na, I need help. I made a mistake. This is not okay. So again, if you're in the spectrums, kahit yung histrionic, Merong healthy level na, okay, I like attention. I wanna be around people.
Yung really good public speakers, yung mga nagsispeech, very vocal leaders, yung mga athletes again, yung mga marunong ng pre-game talk, yung nakakapag-motivate, yung mga quarterback, ganyan. Siyempre, tinitingnan sila. Medyo may pagka-histrionic rin, but it's healthy because it leads them to the teammates being productive.
A healthy level. Na
level.
Again, yung 4Ds lagi mong tinitingnan. Am I being dysfunctional? Is this causing me distress? Am I dangerous to other people? Is this completely deviant dun sa ginagawa ng iba? If the answer is, kunyari kahit sabihin mo ng 3 out of 4, diba? 3 out of the 4, siguro yun, yung nakikita mo, no? Maybe, yun, medyo i-consider mo na siguro, I probably need counseling, diba? Probably need therapy. Pero kung 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4, siguro, i-consider mo.
You lean in that direction, but you don't go all the way down. Baga. May a little bit of this and a little bit of that ka. Ganun.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. A little bit of something. Pero pag sumobra, sabi nga nila, lagi sumasama. Diba?
Yan ang takot kasing mag-self-explore yung mga tao. If I look into my own insecurities, yung mga weaknesses ko, I'm afraid of what I'm going to find. I'm afraid that I'm not going to like what I find. Kaya they forgo exploration. Usually kapag ina-explore mo kasi mga tendencies na to, i-unearth mo yung mga memories na you would rather not talk about anymore. And that's, mechanism din naman yun eh. Yung sabi na, ayoko nang pag-usapan yan, yung ano ko lang. Actually, yun yung kapag ganun yung nararamdaman mo, parang that's actually a sign that probably there's some issues there that you haven't processed properly. Pero kung yung ano ka, it's upsetting, pero sige. Hindi ko na sinasabi na dapat kahit sinong magtanong, dapat sinasagot mo. Kahit hindi ka komportable. Pero kung mahal mo na sa buhay, no, kaibigan mo, nasa setting ka na space ka, tapos ang ano mo, ako na pag-usapan yan, hindi naman nakakatulong. That's, siguro, probably that's a mechanism. Pero yung again, you have to trust the people that you share mga tendencies. But I encourage you to explore, to discover yung mga innate parts of yourself na ganito, and that's actually how you grow as a person. That's how you, kapag kasi alam mo yung, it's like you know what your sensibilities are, yung mga tendencies mo, so alam mo yung kung saan pa yung potential mo, probably. Diba? Knowing thyself is very old proverb na repeated din sinasabi, pero only now do I understand how important that is.
Yes, it could be fun.
Mo yung sarili.
It could be fun. Trust me, guys. Trust me. As a very analytic person, self-analyzing yourself is not always the fun. The things you find about yourself is not always the best. Pero parte nyo pa rin yan ng sarili nyo. And, isipin nyo na lang, pag nakahanap kayo ng, sinasabi mo ng ugly side mo, yung mga ugly side mo, ibig sabihin nun, yung mga positive side mo, mas nagsha-shine. Mas nagsha-shine yung positive side mo pag nakakita ka ng ugly side mo. But you have to remember, both the ugly and the beautiful
ugly
side
part
of
of
it.
you too.
It's part of you. Yung cringe side mo, yun lagi. Yung cringe side mong yan, parte mo talaga yan.
Yun.
Yeah. Kaya all the insecure parts, actually, ironically, ito sinabi ng famous na psychologist ito, lagi siya tinuturo, pero laging tinuturo sa amin, Carl Rogers, this is his powerful quote, pero hindi siya, it wasn't well explained, hindi siya in-explore. I doubt that they, well, I don't wanna prejudge, pero probably they would know how to explain yan, yung process na to. Pero ang sinabi niya is, the paradox of life is that when you accept yourself as you are, then you can change. Yan yung ano, when you accept yourself as you are, completely, that's when you change. That's when you grow, improve. Doon ka talaga doon mo talaga maano na, okay. Kasi you're not
This is
hampered by fear,
Oo.
anxiety, insecurity. You're
This is
just,
me.
yeah.
This is me.
This is me. I am flawed, but I am, more than my mistakes. I am more than my shortcomings.
You can grow. Even how slow it is. You can grow bit by bit.
Sa media, lagi naman when you persona mo in the shadow, pag nag-meld sila, nagbuo yan, and accept mo, you form the self. Diba? So, everybody's been, it's not a new concept na.
Oh, yes.
Pero it's very hard to do. Lalo na if you're taught, tinuruan ka o buong buhay mo, like throughout your childhood, to hate yourself and to criticize yourself. Hindi ka magkakaroon ng perspective na, okay, I can accept pala this part of me. Sometimes it takes your own exploration or through therapy. Yan ang mainly inaano ko eh.
Or even the opposite side. Buong buhay mo, puro compliment lang yun na ano mo.
Oh yes, that actually an important part. Yung too much of, di ba, it's important
To find
validation. Di ba, dapat you're praised and everything. Pero yung realistic limits na sinasabi namin sa'yo, yung parang pag sumobra naman sa praise, sumobra naman sa validation, that also makes an unhealthy person. I think that's also another episode that we can explore. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing.
For the young hip Gen Zers out there, that's called glazing. I believe the term is glazing.
Pag sobra-sobra naman, yung parang wala ka ng yung mga bunso, yung ano mo yung I am limitless.
You're God's gift to man.
I am invincible. Everyone should follow me. Ganun yung mga you create a narcissistic person.
Dun sa mga nagbabasa na or manunood ng Demon Slayer, si Doma, ganyan yung nangyari sa kanya. Sinamba siya since the beginning. And we all know what happens doon sa mga nagpa-follow ng Demon Slayer. Upper rank 2. Yeah, upper rank 2.
Wala kang spoiler alert. Wala pa ako dun eh.
Wala kami doon.
Oh
Hoy!
my God! I'm so sorry.
Nasa anime kami. Wala kami sa manga.
Spoilers. Hindi! Yung naka-red.
Oo, wala siya doon sa ano.
Wala pa sa anime yon.
Hindi, nandun na yung mga per sex, diba?
Wala pa!
Meron na.
Hindi
Meron na, pero hindi sinabi yung backstory na yan. Napaka-deep backstory naman ng ano mo eh. Di ba pinapakita lang yan pag nilalabanan na sila?
And just like that, we got spoiled.
Nandun pa lang. Nag-explain pa kasi
na-spoil tayo live.
Doon pa lang ako doon sa pinasabog ni yung master yung bahay niya, kasama siya, tapos yung mga Hashira pumunta doon sa ano.
Oh,
yung before Infinity Castle.
Hindi na.
Yung kakapasok pa lang nila ng Infinity Castle.
Oo.
Actually, hindi nga nila expect na mapupunta sa Infinity Castle eh.
Yung nahulog kasama si Zenitsu, pero siya ready siya.
Ready siya. Talagang determined na. Talagang handa na siya.
Kung papasok pa lang sila doon, paano namin makikilala yung mga persik? Nandun nga sila sa loob.
Pati mga Hashira natataranta siya, ano na siya eh. Alam ko yung gagawin ko.
I know, he knows the assignment.
Oo.
And on that note, that's where we end so we can avoid more spoilers.
I'm so sorry.
Binabasa mo kasi yung ano eh.
Ako kasi
I'm too much of a nerd. I'm so sorry.
Ako kasi mas na-appreciate ko yung sound, yung colors, tsaka movement. Yun kasi kaya minsan nangangatin na akong basahin yung mga manga, ganun. Kasi dun mas updated eh.
He actually has one of the best backstories, si Doma.
Kaso, yan.
That's just the half of it.
Oh.
Hindi naman yung juicy parts yun. Yun lang yung explanation kung bakit.
Yun. So, yun. Okay. So, example si Doma as a, nakabuo sila ng isang
yung
tao
na... Yung pagka kinompliment mo lang at sinamba mo lang yung isang tao since baby. Ano yung mangyayari? Yun yung isa sa possibility. It's exaggerated, it's fictional.
Sino yun doon? Sino yung upper rank na yun?
Yung pangalawa.
Ano itsura nun?
just
Konti lang naman.
Hindi yon yung inaano ko yung naputol. Naputol yung nagkaroon ng
Oh, yeah,
Konti lang naman. Hayaan mo na. Hindi, nang spoil kasi. Nagalit yung...
Nagalit yung net.
Nagalit yung... Quadcast.
Sorry.
Hindi ako okay lang ako sa spoil na ganyan. Yung Marvel talaga hindi ko matatanggap. Talagang
Yung Bumble.
bawiin mo.
Yung psychology ng mga Marvel character, pag gano'n, doon na lang...
Isa pa natatakil namin yan, yung mga Marvel character na...
Totoong naging... Palagay ko doon.
Yung yung PTSD ni Tony nung Iron Man 2, yung After Avenger. Yun magandang explore.
Yun yung panic disorder. Legit na panic
Yun
disorder.
ba yun?
Oo, yung si Whiplash. 'Di ba? May PTSD si Tony kasi yung nakita niya talaga nung bago niya yung nuke. Talagang
Dahil lang. 3 yun.
3.
Yung
3 yun.
Yung 2 yung yung
2 na siya parang laki ulo siya dahil Iron Man na ako.
3 yun.
Yung
Chester.
3 yung tinutukoy
3 yun yung may Mark 42 yung ginano
pero
nyo.
hindi sa Whiplash yung kalaban, yung extra.
Okay. Tama.
Mga tunay tayong
Nakalimutan niyo. Yung may, yung kasi, house party protocol pa eh.
Oo.
Alam ko dun yung, kasi yun yung ginano niya si...
Tapos, yun yung
Do me a favor and blow up Mark 42 for me, nga niya kay,
yung pa yun, yung...
Ano yung dilemma niya kay Whiplash?
Hindi, yung Whiplash.
Na siya yung better, yung ninakaw lang ni Papa niya, yung idea ng arc reactor.
Oo.
Galing nyo to sa...
Actually, dalawa sila doon. Yung si Howard tsaka si Ivan.
Ay, oo. Kasi alam ko, hindi pa traumatized si Tony doon sa beginning.
Ang problema niya doon sa to, nilalason siya nung
nung niya.
tsaka doon niya nagawa yung bagong element.
Unfortunately, sabi niya ganun, the one that's keeping you alive, it's also killing you. Sabi niya ganun ni Jarvis doon.
Tapos yung umiinom siya ng pang charcoal
Oh.
para lang
Yung chlorophyll daw na.
Congratulations, sir. You just created a new element.
Okay.
Yung
PTSD
triangle
yung
pag
yun,
yan.
PTSD yung 3.
Yung nagko-cope siya sa sobrang yung need niya for protection. So, spam siya ng armor.
Oo. Nag-tinker siya ng tinker. Everybody needs a hobby. Diyos ko, yung hobby naman niya.
Nag-spill over yun dun sa paggawa niya kay Ultron. Yung, we need a protective, kasi yung trauma niya talagang, I can't do it. Yung ganon, yung may...
I know, I see a suit of armor around the world, sabi niya eh.
Yung trauma niya kay, niya doon.
Yung, we need something to protect us because I can't. Yan, yun yung niya.
Yun yung classic overcompensation naman.
Ang ganda ng Marvel, no? Sorry, mga DC fans. Totoo lang.
Before Phase 4.
Pero after Endgame, I agree na. Medyo umano sila. Pero yung simula nung Iron Man hanggang Endgame ay gold. Talagang ipapangana yun sa
Thor actually, pangit yung Dark World.
Yung mga Thor medyo nga eh.
There are some gems like yung Guardians of the Galaxy. Yung Ragnarok yun. Okay yung Spider-Man movies never fell off.
Yung Thor 1 pangit.
Yung Thor medyo na sila doon.
Thor 1 pangit.
Yung Thor 4 that was just stretching it.
Love and Thunder, Diyos ko. Yun ang
They really stretched that thing. Like,
ang dami pang pwedeng gawin ni Gore kay Thor.
And they wasted Christian Bale, man.
God demon na, ginanon lang naging siyang...
And it's Christian Bale,
Take care of my kid. Take care of my baby. Yun lang yung naging legacy niya.
Sayang din.
At least nakuha niya si Love. Yung
pero yun nga, yun.
Reserve.
Meron kaming gagawa kami siguro ng content na kasi medyo realistic yung mga beings doon eh.
There is some bits of humanity among those superheroes.
Mag-a-agree ba kayo sa pag-half ng universe na ginawa ni Thanos? O yun, no?
Ako, nag-agree ako doon.
Diba? Oo.
Pagdebatihan na lang natin para
Ang daming dyan, madami daw. Ba't hindi na lang daw dinoble yung resources instead of half of humanity?
Half of.
Diba? Medyo siya. Kung titignan mo nga naman, genocide, diba? It's genocide. Yung nangyari. Pero yun. Do, ano lang naman yan. Pero, syempre, meron kasi mga taong ganyan. Yun yung kaya namin siya itatake. Meron mga taong ganyan ang mag-isip.
Sometimes the world needs a good calling.
Eesh!
Sometimes what the world needs is a good calling.
Manuel is practicing his hot take persona right
Kaya
now.
talaga binabawasan.
Grabe, no? Manuel is turning into Thanos now.
No, it's turning into scale.
Naiintindihan ko yung ano niya eh. Yung psychology niya eh.
Meron siyang point. The method probably should be better, no?
Yun.
Hindi. Tama lang yun.
So, yun talaga nang gagaling yan, ha?
Pwede bang snap yung, sige, bawasan natin pero lahat na masasama yung tanggalin mo. Kanya gano'n.
Ayun nga eh. Yun nga yung ginawa ni Thanos. Napaka-balance niya. Random.
Oh,
Walang mayaman, walang mahirap, wala. Talagang wala, hindi mo madidetermine na
Ginawa niyang golats kung mabubuhay ka o hindi.
Oo.
Kung ikaw yung may snap na gano'n, meron kang i-change, boom, magbabago na. Ano yun? Di ba? May mga ganyan
Oo,
tanong.
no?
Sige. Ano yun?
Ako, simple lang utak ko eh. So,
Wala nang call center. Wala nang call center culture. Wala ngayon.
You could do like, pwede mong snap yung concept of religion could be destroyed. You could destroy concepts kasi technically anything could be destroyed. So you could
Parang catastrophic yung walang religion.
Oo.
So walang faith, walang God, gano'n.
Oo. Isipin nyo nanggaling yan sa mga punong-puno ng hate sa mga religious leaders. Pero tingnan nyo, sinasabi niya.
You could also remove the concept of greed. Many,
Ikaw naniniwala ka ba?
Wala nang
Thanos' problem actually is just masyado niyang dinibdib na ako lang ang makakagawa ng mission na ito. Without trusting from a guy with trust issues.
Ikaw ba naniniwala ka na a little greed is good?
Oh,
yes, a little bit of greed is good. A little bit of
a little bit of everything is good.
Oh, yan.
A little bit of everything. You can't be absolutist. Yun nga.
Absolute good.
Absolute good is also
May narinig ako ganyan eh. Sometimes a good person is not good. Sabi niya. Basta nakalimutan ko. May hindi, napanood ko lang. May sinusubayban kasi ako, Black Clover. May nagsabi niyan eh. Ang ganda nung pagkakaano niya.
Kailangan mo nga i-define yung good na yan. So, if you mean, let's say you're good. Meaning ano bang definition ng good na yan? Ibig sabihin, lahat ng moral standards. You should be always honest, always truthful, always complete, ng integrity. Yung mga ganyan. So, it means, moral, tell me where this person is so I can kill him. Ganyan. Yes, sasabihin mo.
It's not just
because you are good.
There
I
is
should
nothing
never
more
lie.
dangerous than a man that thinks he's just while killing another man.
Ako doon ako sa, di ko alam paninong philosophy. Immanuel Kant yata. Yung parang, yung morality mo, naka-base siya doon sa situation mo. Kung ano yung actions na gagawin mo doon sa specific mo na situation. Kalimutan ko yung perspective niya. Basta relativistic yung niya. Depende sa sitwasyon, hindi siya ultimate na
Einstein relativity.
Depends
upon the situation.
Depends what the situation needs. So if lying will bring yung mas maraming good, something or whatever, then it's a good choice. Kahit na I'm choosing to kill this child to save the whole village, technically, that's a hard choice, but
kung matatandaan nyo sa Endgame. Di ba, sa Endgame? Why don't we just go back and kill baby Thanos? Di ba, sabi nga nila.
But multiverse theory kind of put a kibosh on that.
Maraming
kasi the you that went back to kill the baby Thanos.
Si Deadpool. Sinabi niya, yung I'll kill baby Hitler, di ba? Sabi niya.
Yes. But yung mangyayari lang doon, yung reality na yun, wala si baby Hitler. Pero yung reality ni Deadpool, andun pa rin. Nag-create lang siya ng bagong branch.
Bagong future.
Oo.
Tama, hindi mo pa alam
Bagong
doon.
possibility.
At hindi mo pa alam kung merong bagong
Meron bang mas catastrophic na anong mangyayari doon sa...
Or it's better, but it does not change the situation. You can kill as many baby Thanos as you want. You're just creating more branches. O sige, ano yun natin si teenager Thanos. Tingnan natin, iba na naman branch yun.
Yeah.
Kaya bumalik ka sa reality, sa oras mo, ganun pa rin sitwasyon niya.
Kaya no, si Steve, di ba? Bumalik siya doon sa gumawa siya na sarili niyang future.
It had to be
Bumalik lang siya doon sa para ibalik niya yung
talaga napaka-specific ng pagbalik niya ng
hindi maapektuhan.
Parang nga na
para gumawa siya ng sarili niyang daan pero walang maapektuhan iba.
But it has to be very specific.
The one selfish thing that he did, bro. O,
Was
diba?
actually indulging in love.
Yung pinakamabuting Avenger na example sa lahat.
Bandang uli, naging selfish na rin siya. Yung parang palagi ko, this time, ako naman.
Probably hard to like hide all this knowledge to Peggy.
Yung kunwari, may TV, no? Tapos may nangyayari yung sakuna.
Yung assassination ni John F. Kennedy. Nakaganyan na lang siguro si Steve. Woo!
That's my friend killing.
Tapos, nung pinatay na nung hypnotized na Winter Soldier yung oh my God, the Starks, they're dead. Nakaganyan lang siguro si Steve. Oh my God.
Tapos alam niya, kaibigan niya yung pumatay.
Nakaganyan.
Sama na lang
Hindi siya pwedeng
naman pwedeng baguhin.
Kasi
magbabago yung But, ayun. There's, we can have a lot more time to discuss things like this.
Maraming pwedeng pag-usapan mentally.
After that trilogy, we will.
Magte 3 hours na yung episode niya, no?
Kaya nga, ang ganda ng yan. Nangyayari.
Hindi pwedeng, YouTube algorithm, engagement. Kailangan yan. Chap. Yes.
Siguro na lang, behind the scenes, something na lang to. May Patreon or whatever. Yan na lang natin yung...
Wala pa tayong exclusive content na yan. We're not there yet.
Oo, pero when we get there.
For now.
Kaya nga magano tayo ng tapos mag-build tayo.
Sabi nga ni Kung Fu Panda, let's start at level 0.
That's
no
it.
Such thing as level 0.
Okay na tayo dyan. We're going to watch Arcane now because I've been wanting to watch that for hours.
I'm so sorry that our nerd side
now
steered us way.
We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.